My name is Rhapsody, his name is Orbital, and welcome back to How to Beat Tharsis.
How do we beat Tharsis, man? How do we do it?
Well,
How
the first step is we have to choose the first option. If you want to know why we chose that option, you'll find the information for that in the previous episode. We're not going to talk over it again. How dare you expect more than we're paid for?
Oh, yeah, it sucks. It really sucks that we're taking that damage, though, because stress is not good. Not good at all. So, we've got one cube of food here. One singular cube of food. And the only person that can actually take advantage of those additional 3 die is the specialist. So I think that's a no-brainer there. I really do.
Feed me.
I am feeding
Feed me, Seymour.
Oh shit, maybe I should be trying to feed myself. Maybe we should be like more attached to our characters. Maybe we should.
I think we can get into role-playing the characters later in the series when we're good enough to definitely survive.
That's a good point. All right, what have we got here? Well, in fact, this setup is probably the worst setup we could have hoped for to take advantage of this no movement damage modifier, because there is literally nowhere that we can move that we would take damage, which fucking sucks. It's really, really bad.
To be honest, we probably weren't going to take advantage of it anyway. So
yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it's pretty useless until the end anyway, as we talked about earlier. What I see here is an opportunity, right? We've got a really big opportunity here to do a whole bunch of good, and I'll tell you what that whole bunch of good is and what I would do, right? Mr. Mechanic up here, since he has his own hero power that will give +1 to the ship, and if he's going to be heading to the maintenance, then he can also do ship repair with just 2 of the same die, and he will get 2 repair points into ship. I would say we send the mechanic over here. If he gets injured, well, who gives a damn? He's he's jacked up anyway on steroids or something. So I would suggest we send the mechanic to the maintenance bay. That would be my first move.
I thoroughly disagree.
You thoroughly disagree? What would you do?
Thoroughly.
What would you do?
So, if the mechanic goes to the maintenance bay, it's 4. It's 4 for a heal. He's wasting so many of his die going to the maintenance bay. So, my move would be the mechanic goes to the battery temp in the de-stress area, 17.
Okay.
He would go there. He would still have the ability to heal the ship by 1, but also he has the option to de-stress himself to 0.
That is a very, very good point. Okay, so do we want to do that? Do we want to send the mechanic all the way to the battery temp area? Yeah, fuck it.
I think we need to talk about where the other people are going first before we do something like that.
Okay, I'm good with that. So specialist, I would say to the command pod probably, to try and resolve that all by herself. I would think. In fact, I would actually be inclined to, if you're going to go down that route, I would be inclined to send the specialist to the battery temp area, because she's got more stress that she needs to get rid of, and I would send the mechanic to the front of the ship instead. Maybe that's the correct move.
So, it depends how greedy you want to be, because I actually have a super greedy play in mind.
Okay, all right. Talk me through your greedy play. I'm curious about this.
So, this is really greedy.
Okay.
The really greedy play is to leave the FDO era again.
Oh my god. Okay, that's good. I like this thinking. This is good thinking.
Here's how this works. The specialist goes into the food area. I can't remember what it's called, unfortunately.
It's the greenhouse.
The greenhouse. So she's got an extra reroll, which is going to make it much easier for her to get a total of 3 die, and then the other 2 can just be invested in research. That's a total of 6 die that she's just generated for future turns, which means that we'll just have like 3 heavy hitters on 5 being able to cure things. The doctor and the captain go back and cure the end of the ship. The doctor rolls to fix the ship, and then the captain rolls to give the doctor and the captain both back die.
Okay.
While the mechanic fixes battery temp.
I like a lot of that plan. I like how greedy you're being, and I like how you're thinking ahead. What I don't like, however, is the fact that David Tennant is going to be going head-to-head with the circuit damage with 3 die. Now, 3 die, it's quite a lot, and what, there's a 1 in 6, there's a 1 in 6 chance on each die that could be a 4. And if that happens on 3 of them, which is unlikely, then that would be bad. Not to mention the fact that if we, for example, got a 2 on one of the die in the first time, and that's assisted, whatever, and we didn't get other stuff, I don't know, like, the Doctor could be in a little bit of danger. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But
okay,
you did say it was a greedy play. You did say it was a greedy play.
It is definitely a greedy play. The captain, obviously, if the Doctor and the captain at the end of the ship, the captain has to roll second.
Yes,
like that
absolutely.
has to happen.
Absolutely.
So
Super
the thing is, you can afford the mechanic taking some damage, which means you can send the Doctor to the back of the ship to get an assist.
Okay.
To prevent just one thing, because the Doctor, in all likelihood, unless you roll 3 fucking ones, the Doctor, in all likelihood, is going to cure it on her first roll,
and she's not going to die. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
So she's got 1 assist. So unless she rolls 3 4s, she's not going to die.
All right. Because they did actually rebalance that, so that they now prioritize injuries as the thing that gets the assist first. So that's real good.
Yeah.
That's real good. All right. Let's deploy the Doctor to the back of the ship, and straight away we'll roll. All right. This is actually a pretty good situation for us, I think.
It's beautiful.
So
yep, it's really good.
So what would you do here? Because I'm pretty certain that I'm going to disagree with what you would do here. So what would you do?
I would be very surprised if you did disagree. The 5 goes into repair, obviously. The repair, not of the ship, but of the crisis.
Okay, yeah.
The 6 goes into research projects, because it's really difficult to find a 6 that's free to go into a research project at any point. It's really difficult to spare them. And then the 2 goes into ship repair to set up for the captain to roll a 2 to repair the ship by 2.
I pretty much agree with you there, except I would bank both of these, and I would probably re-roll the 2. But I would agree with you. I would definitely have in mind to put the 6 into research. I think that's a really, really good move. I think that's a really good move.
I don't know if I can agree with that at all. The reason I can't agree with that is because you get a 2 and you just straight up have lost a die, right? So that's a 6th chance that you lose a die. You go down to 1 health, and there's a bunch of hazards that will just immediately kill her, right? Yeah. Some options that you might want to take, like +1 die for all crew, -1 health for all crew. That's an excellent thing to get, but we'd never be able to select it from that point on if she rolled a 4. And if she rolled a 3, it's the exact same as her having a 2. So half of the time, she gets a worse option by re-rolling.
That's a really good point, right? But my hesitation with putting a 2 into ship repair is the fact that if the next person comes along, and who are we going to send? Who are we going to send to here? We're going to send somebody else to here. The captain. Yes, of course, that was it. If the captain comes along and the captain, boom, straight off the bat rolls 3 3s, right? That fucks us, because
no, it doesn't.
That
No, because the ship will be repaired. The crisis will be repaired, so they won't be stasis.
No. What I mean is that if we put a 2 into the ship repair, right, then that confines us to using 2s only for ship repair. You see what I'm saying?
Do you think we're going to be putting another 2? Like, how likely is it that he rolls 3 of the same kind? I think it's way more likely that with 6 die rolls, he ends up with 1 2 than he ends up with a triple of any other kind.
That is a good point. That is a good point. All right, let's just play what we said you were, or how you said you were going to play it. So we'll do that there, that there, and that over yonder. All right. That I don't know. Perfect. Like the module repair. That's the one that has me a little bit on edge. Not on edge. Who can be concerned about module repair? That's almost inevitably a good thing. Do we want to send the captain next, or do we want to do it in a different order? What do you think? Yeah. Okay.
No, captain definitely goes first, because if we suddenly need to do something, we've got the specialist left to fix something if she has to.
Okay. got a 2. That's a good start.
Perfect.
That's a really good start. I think we probably want to reroll these to try and get a chance of the +1 die to the crew in the module. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Alright. That's pretty shit, actually. That's really bad. So, 2 into ship repair, I would say.
Yep.
Well, that's the only thing that we can do. 2 into ship repair. 1 of the 4 into research, I guess.
So, what
have to
are you
waste
thinking? Talk me through it before you do anything.
Oh shit, I just did something accidentally. Well, under these circumstances, I would reroll, right? I would absolutely shuffle, but we cannot shuffle because sedatives is so unbelievably powerful that it would be stupid to shuffle through it. So I'm quite happy to burn a 4 in pursuit of sedatives. That's my thought process.
Totally agreed.
Yeah.
We've got the specialist who's going into the greenhouse. The specialist has a total of 5 die. The greenhouse at maximum can take 3. The specialist has got 3 rerolls. So either she gets... It's very likely she ends up getting 2 food from the greenhouse and 2 things for the dice bank.
Yeah,
roll sedatives, and we get everyone way down. We get food way up. We're in an amazing position to give the captain and the doctor the food for the next round.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, burning a 4 in pursuit for sedatives. Absolutely okay with doing that. All right, mechanic, you wanted to send him to the battery temp room. Okay.
Yep.
This is, or the battery temp problem, even the operation. I think it's operations. Yeah, it's operations room. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it. I feel like you're redefining the Tharsis meta right now. You know what I mean?
You know, the meta is so infantile. You know how like babies have that like soft skull, like the fontanelle, and like it can be formed differently because it's so soft for a baby's like skull bones. Basically, this is a newborn infant of a game, and we can so easily mold the meta. It's like clay, right?
I get it.
If we roll like 2 2s or 3 2s, we're fucked though, right? We have no assists on this.
Yeah.
Oh, we're amazing.
That
sucks.
That's
sweet as.
Not great.
What are you talking about? That sucks.
2 1s. 2 1s is bad.
We still have a reroll.
I know.
No, what I'm looking at is we've got a 5 and a 4. This is beautiful. We save both of those and then just chuck the die again.
Yeah, but that's only a 9. Shit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
What are you whinging about? We're in such a good position here.
Oh my god.
So we get to resolve the crisis only using 4 die here, which means that we can save 1 of our die to either repair the ship by 1 or de-stress him to 0.
We want to de-stress that motherfucker. We want to de-stress him.
Why? He's getting -30% stress from sedatives after this anyway.
Oh no, but there's so much stress. He took 3 hit points of damage. The poor guy needs some fucking heavy steroids to forget about that utter shit that just happened to him. I mean, look at this guy.
But then we
coming to the operations room. Fucking hell. What a guy.
But we waste 30% stress heal on him so that we can get the ship, so that we can avoid like healing the ship by 1. Like, to me, the option to reduce stress isn't even on the board. It's either a 5 goes into reducing the ship, increasing the ship, or into the research project.
Yeah, I think you're making the right call here. Ship is probably the correct option. I think we should probably do that. Yeah, fuck it.
Sorry, I've lost you there. Hello?
No. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? All right, let me disconnect from my program and reconnect. Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, you're back. Sorry. As soon as you started talking off.
Oh god. Holy cow. There's very, very big problems actually now with voice connection. Holy shit. This is the most peculiar thing, ladies and gents. Well, we're going to pick up very, very shortly indeed. And yeah, we'll be right on track. See you next time.
And we're back. There was a slight glitch, a little bit of a malfunction with the network setup we're using, but we are A-OK now and ready to talk through the turns. So we've got 5 premium die here. I'm thinking we only need to invest 4 of them to do the repair.
Yep.
So that means we've got a 5 left over that we can either put into repairing the ship, reduce stress, or the research project. To me, reducing stress is not even an option, because we have the sedatives that's going to be reducing the stress by 30% anyway.
Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. I mean, I think okay. Let's do that, and then there we go. Each and every die in there. Boom. Event complete.
Beautiful.
Wow, it's fantastic. It's really good. Jim, you did a really good job today. You can feel proud of yourself. Fantastic. And we've got one last person. One last person. Rhapsody to the rescue. What are you going to do? Where are you going to go? What's going to happen?
It's so obvious. I'm the greediest man of all time. We're going to go to the greenhouse, roll a triple of a set, and get 2 food, put the other 2 into the research project, and sedatives the crew.
Okay. Wow. So, okay. You know what? I'm down with that. Holy shit.
So,
what the fuck is this? This is amazing.
I can't see the roll yet. Hang
Wow,
on, what do we got here? One.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Okay. Yeah, roll these.
Yeah, we roll them both, and we got a 5 and a 1, so that's totally enough for sedatives. Yeah.
Perfect. That's sedatives. That's harvest food to get 2 food. Everything is absolutely okay. Sedatives definitely has to be rolled before the end of the turn as well.
Yep,
so
I just did it. Did it. Okay, so now that has been refreshed with stimulants prevent stasis. I actually have a lot of love for this modifier actually.
Really?
I really do, and it's something that I've been thinking a lot about recently. Usually, was it amphetamines? I think it's amphetamines, the one that gives you 0 injuries. That's really, really powerful if you can time that right. But status for 4 research points, I don't think that is an overinflated price. I think, well, maybe a little bit of an overinflated price. But I think it really can be very, very powerful if you've got a lot of status events on your ship at one time. I really think it can be very, 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 very powerful. But that's just me. You not a fan?
Okay, so I'm not a fan for a few reasons. First off, our playstyles might differ a little here. I tend to prioritize dice first, stress second. Everything else doesn't fucking matter to me, right? As long as it's above 1, health, ship, whatever, I don't care. As long as it's above 1, it doesn't matter. The only health point that matters is your last. That kind of ideal.
Yeah, that Hearthstone.
4 die. Exactly. The Hearthstone ideal. 4 die invested into preventing something from locking a die or maybe 2 die in a roll seems so high of an investment for a little return, especially when MCC override is also 4 repair points.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. However, I don't know. I think it's got to be the right time. It really does have to be the right time. But I wouldn't value it so highly that I wouldn't refresh it, if that makes sense, right? So I would quite comfortably refresh it if the panel didn't suit me. What are you thinking about these choices that we've got available to us?
Okay, so as far as I'm looking at it, I'll give the full works to both of them, but there's one that is obviously the correct option.
Yes.
So the first one that we get is +1 dice for us, plus 20% stress for us, and that's on a character who has 0% stress so far and a character who has 20% stress currently. Right? That's 2 die, especially on characters who aren't really gonna lose their die. Like, the specialist is on 5 other than 4. Like, you're not going to feed the specialist from 4 to 5, right? So it's the only way that she's going to have 5 dying this round. The other option is +2 health for all crew. It's definitely okay, right? We've got a lot of people on 2 health. We've got a lot of people on 3 health. -2 ship. We're currently on, I believe, 5 ship.
We are on
so here's
4 ship. 4 ship.
So here's where I'm going to make a decision that is going to probably be disagreed with.
Okay.
It's the health.
Yeah, absolutely. I am 100% down with this option. No, I totally am.
Here's why. Here's why. +1 die for 2 characters is amazing. It's really good.
Yeah.
But we have 2 food. A food is going to a doctor and a captain.
Exactly.
The doctor would waste a die from the food. So it's basically 1 die for 40% stress distributed against 2 characters.
That was my exact the absolute imperative to me that we don't waste that food that we worked so unbelievably hard for. However, the fact that we have invested in our ship for the past, couple of turns, we can actually afford to say, hey, the ship can take some damage for a massive fucking boost to everybody's health. I mean, that's fucking that's 8 health. 8 health for 2 ship points.
That is 8 total health, yeah.
That's absolutely insane. So I'm quite comfortable doing that. Yeah.
At this point, I'd like to make it very clear to the people watching this, looking for strategy, going, why don't I get 8 health for 2 ship points? Because your characters are too stressed.
Yes.
The reason that we're getting options that are this good to choose between, because the other one, look, it isn't even a horrible option. Sometimes you have 2 fucking atrocious options to go through.
Yeah.
But the reason we're getting such good options is because we have so low stress on our characters that they're giving us really good things to choose between. Absolutely. It even says it up there in the top right.
Top right hand corner. Stress influences the crew's suggested projects and is increased when they are affected by hazards, injury, void, and stasis. That's cool. That's really cool.
Yep.
I like it a lot. Yeah. I think that's probably going to do us for this episode. Apologies for the break in the middle. It's a bit of a mess situation, but it's okay. We resolved the event that we wanted to resolve anyway, so I don't think we can really complain about it too much, actually. But
exactly.
Hey.
With those roles that I managed to get, I'm saying because it was literally my character, Rhapsody, who did them.
Yeah.
With those roles that Rhapsody managed to pull directly out of her ass, we are stellar for a few rounds.
We really are. Wow. What an episode. I really enjoyed that one. Care to take it away? It's all yours.
So did I. I've got it. All right. My name has been Rhapsody. His name has been Orbital. Check out the channel of the other player in the description down below of the video you're watching. There is also the playlist because this is alternating between each person's channel. You can find the playlist that has the full set of episodes down there as well. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and we will see you next episode.
Bye.